From the start of the race, it was a pretty calm day, and what ended up being a series of days that were predominantly calm, not a lot of wind. And there were some human-powered teams that were exceptionally athletic.
How's it feel to be out front?
Bend Racing showed themselves, proved themselves to be the kind of adventure competitors that they are. And they matched up against a local powerhouse, a guy named Ken Deem in WA360, as well as another local powerhouse in Boogie Barge, a freakish design of his own making with recumbent bikes and a lot of epoxy and aluminum, and but well tested, you know.
I built everything, and I only know 3 people in the world that would do this with me. 2 of them signed up for this race, and 1 signed up for the 7048.
And they dominated, you know, because they're good at their craft. One of the things I thought was really interesting about the first couple of days was that everyone had to rely a lot on their alternate propulsion. So all the sailboats are using their oars and their paddles and their pedal power, but the ones that came with the human power in mind all the time, they just kept crushing it.
That's the other advantage of this boat. He's got the hard life of the navigator. Kayaks don't get to do this.
Sailboat guys, whatever.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, they're all slackers anyway.
I'm not competing with the sailboat so much. As soon as we get a 10-knot wind, they're gone.
Oh, that guy's gonna run us over.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that.
Good morning. How's my feeling? Fresh. That's me that in a couple days. I'll be like,
What are you looking forward to?
looking at it. I'm enjoying it already.
That kind of athletic discipline that people like Bend Racing have, where they're trained to go without sleep. Their primary mode of sustenance are big bags of weird nutritional mix. And their ability to be comfortable in the most uncomfortable conditions just allowed them to just be non-stop machines all the way down there.
So it's just like...
We just decided to just keep going because it was incredible.
Really? You haven't slept? Have you slept at all? No, because you just like take advantage.
Yeah.
What is it, make hay while the sun's out or whatever?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. Like we don't know what
What the sailors are doing.
It's interesting, they didn't just glide on through for a couple of days. You know, what I thought was really fascinating was one of them developed sores in their lower back from where their neoprene was rubbing. And they did everything they could to try and fix it, including like just smashing their back against the cockpit coaming so it wouldn't rub, or rub as least as possible. So it wasn't like they didn't have their kind of longevity agonies, but I think they were more prepared for that type of thing.
we really pushed the pace the first day. Now everything hurts, like literally everything hurts, and so getting that, you know, averaging 10K an hour is not happening.
Yeah.
Quite so often. So.
Yeah.
Everyone has their perspective about like hardship and going rugged, roughing it, and what it might be. And so what happened with Bent Racing, what I heard them talking about, is that they the first time they came up against Boogie Barge, which is this weird little catamaran with this weird little coffin thing on one side and 2 recumbent bikes and seats on the other side, they rolled up and they saw that they were pedaling, and then they saw that someone like climbed out of this little coffin compartment, and they were jealous. So they looked at this weird Boogie Barge, pedal power, like, hardly, there's no amenities to it at all, but they were jealous because they were like, how dare they be able to lay down while underway?
What kind of training have you been doing to get ready for this? Zero.
Mental prep. We've been tapering. I rode my trainer for a total of 4 hours in the last 4 months.
So we're on day 3. How are your legs?
I don't know I'm fine. It's sustainably bad, I would say.
The knees will never be the same, but everything else is fine.
And no one, including myself, ever thought that rolling up to the Bellingham buoy, the second to the last waypoint of this race, that human power would be in the lead. They just didn't stop. It was amazing. It was just amazing.
I don't know where you are at 6 in the morning. These are yours.
Appreciate it.
Never-
I don't know yet.
All right.
Hold that thing up.
How does this even work?
There we go. There we go. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's such a cool. Oh, we're gonna be so sore for days.
Every time I was like, can you paddle harder? He's like, no, my back hurts. And I'm like, can we please deal with that? And he's like, next time. And it's like next time and next time and next time.
I just
It's
couldn't
like,
rotate. Yeah.
I need you. Like I don't want to paddle this thing on my own.
And just the.
This was a little big for me.
Yeah, they were.
There was
That's
some out
perfect
there,
though, isn't it?
some
yeah,
out
yeah.
there moments.
Isn't that perfect though?
I'll let you know after I sleep a full night.
All right.
It's a pretty nasty dock, huh? Okay, now. That's not what I want right now. You know that feeling you have sometimes when you're on a trip with your friends and you're wondering if they're having as much fun as you?
Yeah.
That is not the case. They are great people to have do this with you.